What are new occupant amendments in a rental lease agreement? Imagine moving into a new apartment or house and wanting to add a roommate or family member later on. How does that change your original lease? That's where new occupant amendments come into play. They are official updates to your existing lease that include new people living in the rental property. These amendments are used when a current tenant wants to bring in someone else to share the space. The process starts with the tenant asking the landlord in writing to add a new occupant. The landlord then reviews the request and checks if the new person meets the criteria for living in the property. This includes running background checks, credit checks, and verifying references, just like for a new rental application. The landlord also makes sure adding the new occupant does not violate any local laws or occupancy limits. Once approved, the landlord and all tenants sign a document called a lease amendment. This document states the new occupant's name, the date they will move in, and any changes to rent or security deposit. It also clarifies who is responsible for paying rent and taking care of the property. For example, it might specify if all tenants share the full rent equally or if responsibilities are divided differently. This amendment then becomes part of the original lease agreement. It is kept with the original documents and copies are given to everyone involved. This way, everyone knows their rights and obligations. It also helps landlords keep clear records of who is living in the property. Using new occupant amendments helps prevent unauthorized tenants and make sure everyone living there is legally recognized. It also protects landlords from future disputes over rent or damage. These amendments are especially helpful when only a small change is needed, like adding a roommate, instead of rewriting the entire lease. In some cases, a landlord might also use an amendment to remove a tenant from the lease if someone moves out. This process involves additional steps, like releasing the departing tenant from liability. To sum up, a new occupant amendment is a simple, legal way to update a lease when someone new moves into a rental property. It keeps everything clear, protects everyone's interests, and ensures compliance with local rules. Whether adding a roommate or family member, these amendments are a key part of managing rental properties smoothly.